running out of superlatives to describe what Conor Bedard is doing lately.
It's you know what I like the most about it is the consistency in his approach, and points do come and go. Now for a guy like him, they come more than they go, but his consistency in his approach has been really good, and I think the fact that he's come and competed and stopped on pucks and played pretty good defensively and really tried to do the right things on a consistent basis. And then he gets rewarded for that with offense over the stretch that he's been kind of going. So it's a great thing. He's as we talked about, he's a very, very talented player. But what makes him a winning hockey player is his approach.
And tonight wearing the A, does that make a difference too in his game?
Well, I don't know that it makes a difference or it's going to change his his game or the way that he looks at things. The biggest thing for me was, we had lost two guys that wore letters, obviously with Fliggy and Dickey, and so we needed someone, and ultimately he earned it. He's earned that opportunity. One of the things we talked about at the beginning of the year is making sure we earn things, that we're not entitled to success, we're not entitled to wear a letter. We're not entitled to any of that stuff, and in his case, he has absolutely earned it. He's earned it, and when I told different people around the team today, everybody said the same thing. It makes total sense, and he's totally earned it because he's earned it with his approach every day and how committed he's been to winning hockey.
That first goal where he hustles all the way down there, is that the example of the approach you're talking about? A play that some guys may have not gone as hard as he does, trying to make something happen there.
Yeah, no doubt, and he's just I think he's been skating good all season. He's not quitting on any plays. He's not cheating for offense. And he's fast enough that where he doesn't need to cheat for that offense, and I think he's realized that, and. So that it's all those kind of things combined, his defensive play, all that stuff. It's been really impressive.
How much does the versatility of guys like Donato and Green help, especially when you get offense from them tonight, but being able to move them, into the dot and off?
Yeah, I would say in both cases, I think, Green's spent a lot of his time playing hockey at center. Now he's playing wing. Made an unreal play on Conor's second goal, like a really elite pass, I thought. Dono's, played both, but he certainly probably played a lot of wing in his career, and even, the beginning of this year, now we've flipped him to center, and he's done a good job with that, and he's bought into that, and, we need that versatility right now. Honestly, I played Docker at center a decent amount tonight, kind of flipping him in that line with Lafferty and Slags, and, when you lose a guy like Fliggy, you need just guys that can, as you're doubling up guys, you need guys that can kind of move into the middle. And so, I thought he did a good job with that as well. So all those guys' versatility, I think, has been a big thing.
Moore and Nazar seem to be clicking pretty well together.
They actually do play well together. They're they both are speed players, and they both kind of play the same way, I guess I'd say. And so they get into foot races, and obviously both of them are very, very fast, so they can put opponents on their heels. I thought Moore made a number of really good plays early, set guys up for chances but I do like their chemistry together. I think they've definitely played well together.
Sam Renzel back in the lineup after being scratched on Saturday. I know you talked about kind of wanting to get back to basics with him. How do you think he fared in that aspect and overall?
Well, I thought he was assertive, in his game. I thought he skated. Him and I looked at some clips from from last year and this year where he's been an elite player in the league. And as I said to him, and I think I said to you guys, we're not hoping he can do it. We've seen it, and he did it. At times tonight where he was really skating with the puck, was assertive with it. I thought he was conscious of trouble when there was trouble that was potential. He was on the right side of the puck. So those are all the things that he's just got to keep working on. But I thought it was a good first step back, after being scratched.